Okay, I'm back on the Connex 33. Pretty simple process to, you can set your low and medium is based off of one variable resistor adjustment, and then your high power is an independent one, and then your AM modulation is a separate one. So that was pretty simple to do. And what I did is I set the low power at 2 watts, and then when it goes to medium power it would be 4 watts, and then at high power it's 8 watts. So at 8 watts it's swinging about 33 watts, and that's just with this microphone. So it has a good waveform, just to adjust it up just a little bit, and it's a very clean radio. And one thing I noticed, it has the turbo echo. I know a lot of people hate echo, but it does not have like the echo like a General Lee or probably like the original 3300 Connex has. It has the turbo, and it has really good talkback out of the box too. Here is. Hello. Hello, check. Hello, check. 1 2 3 4. So yeah, it has the turbo echo. It's probably the Ranger. I can't remember the model number, but they have like a certain type of echo. That's probably what this has. Check. Hello. The sound quality starts to deteriorate though with the echo after you do it, after it starts repeating over and over. But I'm sure there's a way you could set it to get like a reverb sound or something. You know, you could play with it and fine tune it. But check. 1 2 3 4. That would be better. Check 1 2 3. I know a lot of people hate echo, so it's kind of one of those things, but it does have a turbo echo board, so that's kind of cool, and it's variable talkback. If you turn up this dial, it gets a lot louder. So 1 2 3 4, check. So I think it's a great radio. I'm really impressed with it. Again, it's the size of a Cobra 29, so it's going to fit in most semi trucks and stuff a lot easier than like the bigger chassis like the General Lee. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the General Lee, and I would think I would love the Connex 3300 also, because I like that chassis and I like that radio. So like I always say, there's not too many radios that I don't like, and I give this one, for just an AM only radio, well, it does FM, but we'll probably never use it, but I'd give it an A+ as far as performance. I mean, from what I saw out of the box on the spectrum analyzer, it looked nasty like they usually do. But then after the conversion, it just went away. That's great. I mean, that is very good. So it's a very clean radio, and that, to me, that means a lot. That a radio will not put out all that spurious and out of band stuff. It really means that the radio is built with good quality. And yeah, I can go into certain radios and I can get that stuff out of there, but to not have to do it, it's nice from my standpoint. So I think the radio looks good. The meter, the blue, when you key up, it turns red. I was hoping the meter would change color when you modulate or something, but it doesn't. So it just stays that orange. I show just about everything on it. Again, your power is here. You got your A&L noise blanker. It doesn't have a Roger beep, so that's something, you know, most people don't like those anymore either. People don't like Roger beep, so I think they've kind of gone away from that. Possibly there might be something on the board that would allow you to have a Roger beep. You just have to probably put a switch or something. That I don't know. I don't really care to really experiment with it, because Roger beeps are what they are. Most people hate them. I tend to like them if it's a subtle Roger beep, like your President Lincoln or 2510, like that kind of Roger beep I like. Or like the old RCI 2950s with that really, like, it's hard to describe it, but you guys have been around a while. You've probably have heard a original 2950 what that beep sounded like. And with the Lincoln 2 Plus, you can customize the beep however you want. A lot of these new radios you can, any tone and whatever. So there's a lot of other radios that have beeps, but truck drivers and stuff that, you know, would want a radio like this could probably care less about a Roger beep. So I think that was smart not to put it on there, although they very easily probably could have. So that's up to them what they want to design the radio to do. They make the radio, but again, I think it's a great radio. I give it a very high rating as far as what I see in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, check check. Hello radio. Let's just look at the output of it. This is in the high power, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello radio. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. That's high. Go to medium. There's medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Check, check, check. 1, 2. And then here's low. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you kind of fall off a little bit on low. And you know, the talkback level went down because we're doing less power. So I have to check on the oscilloscope if you actually lose modulation on the low power setting as far as that goes. So I'll have to check that. It's one thing I didn't check, but I think that, you know, from what it's swinging with a 2-watt dead key, I think it's doing pretty good. So I don't think that's really a concern, because there's only one AMC adjustment. Like on your general lead, your Connex 3300, you have two, one for low, one for high. This one only has one, and it's here. This would be your low and medium power adjustment. This would be your high power adjustment. I'm assuming this is your RF meter, and then I'm also assuming that either this is probably maybe your squelch threshold, and this possibly is your S meter. I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. This would be your driver bias and 2 finals. So there's not really a whole lot going on in the radio. Again, you don't have your sideband. This would be your TX chain. If you had all that harmonic stuff and spurious and out of band, you would adjust this, and you would need to have your spectrum analyzer to show it, and then you would try to adjust it out. So that's basically it. And then some of this is your receive section. So, and I haven't done anything to the receive section yet, so possibly I'll look into that maybe later. But I'm pretty happy with how the receiver is performing as well, so right out of the box. But again, that's it. This is the Connex 3300 in a Cobra 29 chassis. So 7.3, thanks for watching.